between us, bro, like a back office night where you could possibly, or one of us could probably take the lead and share our screen just to show some of these things.
Yeah.
So when I got invited to the champions meeting the other week, I put my hand up and Joe showed me how to do all this shit, which is in the back office, which is to look at where people are sitting with regards to MVP, with regards to GoPro, and then for me to go to them and start giving them a bit of a kick in the bum, not to give them a kick in the ass and punish them, but just to give everybody a reminder, bro, you got $1,750 sitting there, fucking easy as pie to get. Like, you know, you bought into this, it's a business. If you want to make it work, and I'm not saying that everybody's in the same boat, but because we're all probably got normal jobs still, and it's hard to get the balance right, that, you know, just ways, I think it's a much easier way, knowing the back office and going straight there rather than communicating, hey, how you looking? How many sales have you made? All that sort of shit. But if you don't know it's there, you don't know it's there.
Yeah. No, that's good. I know Costo done a bit on that when I went over to Sydney, but we didn't actually go through that. But he was showing us how to. Am I cutting out again? Yeah, but I know Andy was going to take us through that team hustle next week. He was going to have a look at that back office stuff and looking through those. So really important that, because it's a difference between you making another rank and not making that rank as well. So yeah, it's huge. Anything else? Just take yourself off mute if you want to talk. Cool. Oh, Hippa, you're on mute for good. So do you want to talk about the blueprint, bro? I'll chuck his off. He's going to have Johnny, you can jump in if you need to.
Yeah, bro, just on that, I've asked Andy to see if he can put me on to whoever's got the copy, the actual original copy of the blueprint.
Brad.
Is it Brad, is it? So, yeah, I just want that copy in Word document, bro, so we can it's just adjusting or amending the things, or even including things that we need to put in there.
Adam is a friend.
Oh, yep. Yep. All right, yep, sweet. I know who that is. Yep, I'll suss him out then. I think that'll be stage one, and then ideally I'll just hopefully work on it during the week and talk to like Liam or Stag whether they've got stuff to either, if I get a copy, obviously, what would be good to add into it, what would be good to take out, and hopefully we can have sort of like a final copy maybe next week up in Auckland, bro, to present to everybody from now on in. So yeah, that's really about it at the moment, mate. To be honest, it's just working out processes and then finding out which processes are going to benefit how we want to roll down here.
Cool. And it seems like we're actually exploring a few of those, those processes, and so all good. Anything to add on that, Liam or Stag?
Yeah, Stag and I were just talking about how it would probably be a good idea if we could have it depends how everybody's running their ship. If you're supplying your customers with stock, this may not work for you, but just having a process that we could send to customers that explain to them how to do all the ordering themselves, because they can go through our referrer website and they can put in their own UShop address. We don't even have to fucking be involved whatsoever.
They'd need a VPN provider though, right?
Yeah, that's right. They'd need a VPN, but like the amount of time that we spend doing extra admin, that is probably time that's better spent developing relationships, working on customer retention, all that sort of stuff. If we can try and sort of make things a little bit easier with regards to that simple shit, because it's not hard for them to do their own orders, eh? But the only reason why I do it at the moment is because of the fuck up of the third party. And if we can have a system that bypasses that third party, that's foolproof, a monkey should be able to take their own orders, eh?
Well, have you guys got any customers in Australia?
Yeah, bro.
That's easy. That's just like, how's it going? Where's it at?
Yeah.
Making sure you keep it in contact with them. But like you say, you enter it in, enter your address, bang. And if we can set them up so they've got the U-Shop address, they just enter that in. Even what I've been doing is getting them to set that up and send it to me, and all I need to check is their credit card details, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's a quick phone call, and then you can have a chat to them.
So this is what I've been doing, bro, with U-Shop and Com Gateway. I just use the U-Shop as just for the smaller orders, and Com Gateway for the larger ones, 60 and above, because we get snagged with the taxes on 60. But what I've also done is I actually add it as a I suppose as a value, as a added sell-on benefit. So if they want to pay a little bit extra via Com Gateway, then they'll actually get the order here quicker than what they will do via U-Shop. So if they want to wait, then they can get the cheaper shipping via U-Shop. But if they want it ASAP, then I'll do it through Com Gateway. So I mean, there's different strategies you can use. But at the moment, man, I'm stacked with stock. So it's pretty convenient for customers at the moment to place an order, and I just hand them a box over.
Man,
So
be a nice position to be in.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. It's a change, man. It's a change.
What are you charging them for that box then, Johnny, if you've got it in stock?
If I got it in stock, 300.
Good man.
Yeah.
Hustler.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, man. That's the thing. It's like I've done all the work to get it. I've paid the extra freight. And again, I'm not too sure what the freight charges would be, depending on what way they want to go. So, yeah.
And so are you still putting through unique customers? Like when they put an order through, what are you just selling it? Are you still putting through a unique customer?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Under your credit card?
Yep.
Cool.
And I take control of that process.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I've also been with my stock, or when I've had 2 packs of like a 30 pack or a max together, I've been splitting them, taking the invoice out, and then fudging the numbers on those and getting those through.
Yep. Yeah. I'm doing the same, bro. So I've like I remember, and I only did it by accident, I suppose. I'm not too sure if I did, but I remember Stephanie mentioned something of value each sachet at $2. So that's what I did. Same with those when you got to put your own value into it.
Yeah.
I just did it like that, man. Yeah. And just made sure that value, including tax, is under 400 New Zealand dollars.
Yeah. Sweet.
And it's been so far so good.
So are you selling your 30-day pack for $300, mate?
Yeah.
What happens when they come back to you and find out what other people are charging?
Oh, it's just the freight charge. Freight charges that I've had to pay.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I tell them, I go, it's $290. It's $290 if you want to put it through Com Gateway or whatever, or U-Shop, or it's $300 right here, right now. Take your pick.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry. Got you.
Yeah. And it's only $10 more, man. And they're like, yep, sweet. All good.
Yeah. Only $10? How come you're getting charged $290? Mine's like $230 through U-Shop.
Yeah, that's U-Shop. Yeah, U-Shop. Yeah.
Well, it's only $250 with Com Gateway.
Based on the charges I do, so it's maybe $48 to $52 for freight.
Yep.
Going through Com Gateway, and it's at least 210, 220 New Zealand dollars when you actually just get the pack by itself.
209, isn't it?
Yeah, and then add the extra 10 US for Texas to Portland, and then the extra $40 to $50 on top of that. So it's there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I've bumped the prices up on that Ketonation page because I realised that we're probably, the prices on there are a bit misleading, and they need to be higher. So I might push them right up actually, so that we're all on the same page.
Where are we at on a 5-day trial? 55, are we?
55.
Just 55.
So Joe, talk to me about that. They are probably going to go with what Cliff Harvey's been doing. 4 for $40 is what they're going to recommend, because you split that for half a sachet every day over 8 days, apparently.
stuff there.
He's also told me that the goal is to have New Zealand direct in the next 3 months.
That'd be good.
That's determined by how many sales we put through, though.
I can't see it happening in 3 months at all, man.
No.
That's what they said.
Which is more beneficial for us, if you ask me.
Yeah, we'll be here a year
Often
later
does.
having the same webinar.
Trying to figure out the cheapest way in.
Yeah, bro. We'll just all move to Aussie. All right.
I'll be in the UK next year trying to get it past the VAT, mate.
Well, Latham's your man to hook up with there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything else anyone wants to talk about? I know we've got a few new ones on. Wiramu just started, and he's basically on GoPro. He's doing well. He's only been in the game for about 8 days, so yeah.
How do you guys get promoters so easy? Wiramu?
He bought in his Type 5. He bought in his brother straight off the bat.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. So his brother's he's a CrossFitter over in Brizzy, eh, bro?
Yeah, Brizzy. Yeah.
So he's got some.
Oh,
I mean, if we go back to that Type 5 system, bringing in people that are real close to you, ones that trust, and that, I think you can't go too wrong with that. And like Costo's always sort of spoken about is be authentic and be, real, and don't try and fudge it too much, because people sort of, smell bullshit a mile away. So we just got to, I think, have those honest conversations and be authentic. I'd even encourage you guys to do a live post over the next few days. You'll be amazed at how much traction those get. The ones I've done, the 3 ones that I've done since being on that mentorship program, and I've only done them because of it was something that Rhett and Costo pushed our way. And they've been constantly getting traction because people are following the story now, and so I'd encourage you guys to jump on there and do at some stage during the week, do a live, Facebook Live. Go do it. Who's up? Somebody could do it tonight. But yeah. What else?
I'm sort of going to change my plan of attack, at the moment. I've had a business mentor for a long time. He's a real good mate of mine. He's really high up in the physiotherapy world. He's talking to Joe at the moment. He might come in as an expert and help out. And he sort of brought me back to ground about making it all about the money. So this is just a personal thing that I'm probably going to go away from those sort of pitches myself. And I'm going to try and focus more on the health side of things, and with probably publicize. This is my thoughts anyway, and his recommendations is publicize all the health stuff a little bit more, and then the wealth will come. Because the last thing I want to do is I don't really want to. I don't care if I lose friends and stuff like that, but I just don't want to be the guy that looks like the crazy network marketer who's just after money, because that's not what I'm all about. I'm actually here to make a difference with the health side, and I think if I really push that, then the wealth will come. I'm not saying that I'm not going to push people when they come to me to head towards in a promoter's direction, but I'm just going to see how that goes. So I might be a little bit of a tester for everyone with regards to that. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's just me, just probably trying to ground myself a little bit more again, because I probably just went a bit nuts over the last couple of weeks. And I think it's just because I'm excited, but it can come across like a little bit needy.
That's what I was sort of trying to begin with, to be honest, with your Liam health side. It depends who you're talking to, because a lot of the time they'll ask you for evidence, and then you'll give them evidence, and then they'll shut up. Yeah, which is because it's I've been finding it quite tough, people, because it goes against what people believe in, and especially if I've researched for 5 years something that they believe in, and then you go and tell them, "Hey mate, have you seen this? You're wrong." They get a bit shitty. But this weekend I'm writing an article for the optometrics sort of group, so New Zealand and Australia, with one of the professors from AUT around low carb, healthy fat, and so hopefully we can get a bit of momentum out of that as well, which would be good if we can get that published in the next month or two. But yeah, I've been telling people at work, if any diabetic that comes in, any epileptic, any fibromyalgia, you just go, "Have you heard of ketosis?" And they're like, "Nah." And they go, "What's your email? I'll send you some emails." Nobody's got back to me, but yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hey Liam, what's your plan? How are you gonna do that? Change your tech and that. Are you just still gonna post things on Facebook about the health benefits, or are you just
Yeah, bro, hard. So when I was when I owned my CrossFit gym, I jumped on board with this guy, the affiliate seminars, and they just had a plan of attack for their social media marketing. So what I've done is I started doing it last night. Is in the evenings I do a 101, and it'll be like the first one was fat loss. Then for the next 3 days, all I'm doing is targeting fat loss with statistics and evidence and proof. And then at the end of those 3 days, I will do a live feed reconfirming everything I've gone through. And then my last one at the end of the 3 days is so if you're interested, get involved. So it's sort of just that whole idea again of the ish. I'm trying to get people interested, tell a bit of story so it informs them, and then hook them in at the end. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work, but I thought, why not, man? Because the thing is, I find that I understand to grow our business, we got to get promoters on board, but I think if we really push the health stuff down people's throats and they understand it more and more and more and more, why wouldn't they? Does that make sense?
Yeah, bro, I'm with you with that. I reckon.
Yeah, bro,
go.
I was just going to say I was having some convos with low carb, high fat on the Australian one. Steph's on there. She doesn't seem to bloody do anything. But again, it's like they keep saying, "Oh, has anyone heard about these ketones?" And then you go in and then you try have a convo, and then you'll get a few people jump at you, and then you just go, "Hey, look at this," and then they shut the fuck up.
Because they're all purists on there, eh, bro? So that's why they're so anti.
Yeah, and today some people came out of the woodwork and said, "No,
It's black coffee.
It's bloody good." Someone's trying to sell me raspberry ketones. I don't do anything.
But see, that's the thing. If we just constantly keep proving how good the product is, we don't even have to try and convince them. They'll come to us. They'll find us. And if we keep developing Ketonation as the #1 keto group in New Zealand, they'll find Ketonation. They won't even care if there's a local keto page. If you go onto, honestly, I've never used Instagram until I started doing this keto thing, and I'm probably getting more results through Instagram than I am on Facebook, hey? And it's worldwide, man.
What are your hashtags?
I just use my hashtag Ketonation, Keto Wellington, prove it. And then if it's sale, I hashtag sale, or if it's a food shot, I'll hashtag whatever the food is,
Hey, Ryan, there's some hashtags that you can Google up the most popular hashtags in the world, and you hit a whole different market.
I've been using a thing called Focal Marked, which is supposed to do that. Yeah.
You can type in the most popular ones are Insta Good. Follow me.
That's the ones that Focal Mark turns out for you.
There's 2 million people.
Yeah,
putting that up. So just do that, and people like hit on that, and they'll like see you, and they're like, oh, what are they selling? Oh, yep, yeah, bro. That's what I've been doing. In your comments too, not on your post. In your comments.
Does that work better?
Yeah. So you write your post, and then in your comments you do the hashtags with your post. So you write it twice. Just a little handy hint.
Hey, short hip.
Are you repeating your comment, your title in your comment again with your hashtags?
Yeah, right. Yep, do that.
Cool. Anything else, team? Anything else? Anyone else? Are you going late?
Yeah, good over here, bro.
Yeah. I've got a couple
early
of people.
morning here.
Oh, so for those of you who don't know, I haven't actually met you personally, but this is Latham. He's over in the UK. So if you've got friends over in the UK, then he'll be our man he's our Ketonation president over in the UK. So
For sure, boys. Yeah.
So how's it going over there, bro?
Yeah, good. You guys probably go through it as well. It's all about when we are signing promoters and customers, it's getting their product to them as quickly as possible. So what we're working on here is and talk through with Steph about cycling our product. So ordering some experience packs in advance. So it takes a little bit more investment. But then when you sign on a new promoter, you've got that experience pack either sat in your comm gateway or a bit like I think Johnny said he's got some stock. Then you can feed that stock to your customer whilst placing a unique order into your office. And then that order from Prove It goes to your comm gateway and you're just continually cycling. So that's worked pretty well. We've only just done it this last week. Because people who even reorders, people going, oh, I forgot to reorder. Their 30 days has come to an end.
Yeah.
They don't want to wait 2 weeks for their box to arrive. So I can say, okay, well, I'll give you this box. When your box comes in, we'll just cycle it that way.
Cool. Awesome. Yep, that's totally my thoughts too on that. Especially for promoters, because that's the experience packs take a lot longer than the 30 packs. They take like forever. That's why I've ordered so much stock up too. How's everything else going over there, bro?
Yeah, good. We're actually speaking to some supplement companies. So I'm trying to find out what the deal is with supplement companies adding these products to their catalog. Are they allowed to retail it or not? So we've been having some conversations with some people in Prove It. Still trying to get a few answers, but at the moment it looks like that they are allowed to advertise the product in their catalog. We've still got to work out the logistics about how they order the product and place orders for their customers. So that's a work in progress, but it sounds like there's some pretty interesting stuff going on there. And I know Andy's working on something with some supplement companies in New Zealand as well. So it'd be good to latch onto that.
That'd be good for Gutsy as well.
Yeah, will be good for Gutsy. I think he's looking at something like that as well. So we've got a guy that's got a supplement chain in New Zealand as well, and he's definitely got ideas like that. He's got about 3 or 4 experience packs in transit, I think. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
So if we have some connections over in the UK, are we able to get some 5 packs and push them your way for some samples and that?
Yeah, for sure. I do that with Andy at the moment. So I might have some connections in New Zealand. So he'll send some 5 packs that way. I'll do them on this end for him. And then because I suppose the business is quite dependent on the hustle calls like what you guys have got. Once things start to grow here, we'll be doing our own sort of hustle calls in the UK. So those trial packs, yeah, I'll send them. I'll feed them into you guys, or you guys stay connected with them. But then there's no reason why they can't jump in the group, the UK group.
Cool.
Like what you guys are doing there, and you can continue to grow your legs on this side of things.
Yeah, I've got 2 connections over there. My little sister and mate that used to come to my gym, so they're quite interested in the business side of things as well. So I think I think Andy might have teed up someone. He might have teed up you, yeah, for one of them. But I haven't. Yeah, that's nice to know anyway.
Yeah, so I'm up in the north of England. He's got Matt Carter, who's in London based.
Oh, okay.
So we're sort of catching up every day about growing things here. So we're happy to help out where we can.
Awesome, bro. Thanks for that.
Hey, just a question. When you guys get your experience packs, you're not continually putting them under yourself, are you?
No. So those
Making dummy promoters.
experience pack cycles, yep. My son's a promoter, my mother-in-law's a promoter, my father-in-law's a promoter. They order their own product as well. But it might be my mother-in-law's name's Christine Evans. Her as a customer is C. Evans, and her as a promoter is Christine Evans. So Brandon talked me through how to make unique customers and names and all that sort of stuff. So I suppose in short, yeah, they are unique customers and promoters.
Oh, yeah. So, but you run that account for them?
Yep. So
you get all the bonuses.
Manage all that stock. Depending on who it is. If they're going to make the investment, then I can work with them to make the bonuses. You guys know what it's like. That sort of stuff looks after itself. I think as it gets bigger, it might be a bit of a logistical nightmare trying to keep track of who's got what customers underneath. At which stage we would just go to the level 1, putting promoters on level 1 and making it wider rather than deeper. So any developments like that, we're sort of juggling things around, trying to think the best way to grow it.
Yeah, it almost seems like that's actually the smartest way to achieve All-Star as well, eh? If you can work it well enough, have your first 5 underneath you are actually dummy promoters, and then if you can get enough people to sign those all up, I reckon it's probably a pretty freaking easy way to make the All-Star. Even if you only got like 2 or 3 under you that you can push to MVP, then you only need 2 more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I suppose there's lots of different ways to look at it. I was speaking with my cousin, and she lives in the Sunshine Coast now, but we've got plenty of family back home in New Zealand who would really benefit from the product, but the cost issue comes into it. So we sort of just jotted down some numbers, and I think we were talking Aussie dollars. So for one person to buy a promoter's pack and then get to MVP straight away, they would need to buy another 2 promoters packs and then have 4 unique customers. Well, the outlay there is about $5,000. You get your bonuses, so you're looking at another $2,500. So you off that or back, so you got £2,500 or dollars to make up. There's 720 servings in that lot. So 2,500 divided by 720, made a sachet about sort of $3.85. So we can go to our family and say, okay, well, don't pay $10 for a sachet. We'll be able to work with you and help you get on the product, but you only pay $4, or you pay $5. So that exercise wasn't about making money. It was trying to get the product out to as many of our family as possible. So we'll all know people like that, and there might be an exercise that you do on the side of the business. But that was one way to have access or give access to as many people as we could close to us.
Okay.
Because I have an idea that I'd love to share with everyone and just everyone's thoughts is, so if you get an experience pack in, generally a promoter under them has, I mean, if you do it the hard way, you're going to have 20 promoters under you to make MVP. 20 customers at 100 BV to make the 2,000. If every month you got an experience pack in and provided 5 free sachets to each of those people, you then say to them, right, I want you to go out and I want you to introduce somebody that is super close to you that you want to change their life. It's there and it's in their price bracket. I want you to go and affect someone in a positive manner. So you're pretty much saying to them, I want you to give it to someone that you know that will sign up. And yes, you've got to spend a little money to make a little money, but I was thinking that might be a good way of constantly getting new sources in. Even if you just did 10 of that 20, cost you $550, you still make more than that when you sell an experience pack. You know what I mean? Like, your guys' thoughts on that?
Run it again, there, Liam.
Yeah, you lost me.
So say I have 20 customers under me.
Father's Day.
Sunday, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Okay, say you had 20 customers under you. Just anyone had 20 customers, and you're constantly getting in an experience pack every month, say, just to tick everything over, giving 10 of those customers a 5-day trial each that they would give somebody that they want to change their lives, that they know will be pretty much a guarantee sign up. So you're constantly just bringing in new customers. You've got to spend a little money to make a little money, but you're not actually losing out because that is the profit that you would have made on your experience pack.
Sweet. Yeah. So like the other day, do you guys listen to George up in Auckland? George FM? And one of the dudes up there is fat. He was like 49% body fat. So I sent him 5 max. I need to chase up on him, bastard.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he works at George, did you say?
He's the DJ in the morning, Pax Asadi.
That's a good. I was thinking that for my FM actually, for Nate.
Yeah,
The big
definitely.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already got Kaylee on it. Get out of here.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking. Oh well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna Facebook message him now.
Get out, Lou.
By morning. I've got 10 packs for you.
Do you know who I hit up?
Who's that?
Johnny Danger.
Nice.
Oh, danger.
Not interested.
Yo, did you guys hear about The Rock? How they're doing that challenge? The diet challenge? The one's doing the paleo and one doing ketosis.
Oh no.
Yeah, a friend of mine heard it. He's on the ketos. He's on the OS, and he hit me up about it. And I'm trying to find out who he is. And I'll give him the low key here, bro. Give these a crack. Get you over the line.
Oh, that sounds good, bro. Do some more research.
But yeah,
Post
What is
it.
it? It'll be Miles or something like that, won't it?
I think it was the afternoon show.
Oh, I haven't listened to that shit.
Yeah, neither, man. Neither.
How wacky now, those?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, at least, the very least. The very least.
The Rock, come on, boys, come on.
All good.
I'm showing my
How
weakness
is it,
there.
Liam?
How are
Hey?
you going, Cherie? Sorry about the reference.
Yeah, not bad. That's right. It's quite entertaining. I'm just about asleep, but I'm still entertained.
Yeah.
I've got my two boys as promoters and 2 customers. So I'm just looking for another 2 customers, and that should complete my monthly, whatever that's called, GoPro.
Yep.
Is that what that is? Yep. So I'm advertising, putting signwriting on my car next week.
Ooh. Good stuff, are you?
Just to draw a bit of attention to myself.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Go you.
Because I don't get out and socialise. You know, I'm at home mum. I've got a head injury, so I don't go out very much. And I'd like people to come to me. So my business that I had before, I repaired cell phones, and I signed my car, and I got heaps of business that way. People come to you, they see the product, you put keywords on there, you know, fat loss, what else have I put? Inflammation, just the keywords that were in the advertising on the website. And I'm going to put those on the car, phone number, website, Facebook, and hopefully that'll draw a few people and get some promoters that way.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I need some product. I haven't had anything in my system for like 11 days and I'm fading.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny's your man. Are you in Auckland?
No, I'm in New Plymouth.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Sheree,
So, but Catherine, what's that?
Do you have your story up? Like your journey with
Yes,
keto?
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, on my keto page on Facebook.
Yeah. What's that one?
And but I was only on it for 10 days. I only had a 10-day supply, and then I ran out. But from a brain injury point of view, fucking hell, honestly, it's just unbelievable. The changes I started to experience, and some of those changes have lasted through the 11 days I haven't been without it. Like, it's going to have a huge impact on my life. And I've got a brain injury group that I set up in Taranaki here, just to help support other families with TBI, and I just can't wait to share it with them. You know, get some of these people involved in it. There's a lady turned up last week at our last meeting, and she's got epilepsy. And I really would like to try and get her on a free trial, because I know she can't afford it. I just want to help her, you know, and get that word out there that there's something that can help these people big time, because it's helped me phenomenally. So it is about health for me.
Yeah, I've got a TBI.
What's
patient.
that?
I've got a TBI patient. She's had 3. Shared the information with her. Haven't heard it back. I'll get in touch with you, Sheree. That sounds amazing.
Hey,
I'll tell you, the biggest thing is most people who have traumatic brain injuries don't have an income. So unless they're in a good position to set themselves up with a product, financially it can seem a bit overwhelming. I'm a bit lucky. I could get into it. And the other thing with TBI is you give us the information and we forget about it. So, so you've got to keep reminding us. But the benefits, once you feel the benefits from a brain injury point of view, it's mind-blowing. It's just, all I can say is just mind-blowing. And that's why I became a promoter, because this stuff has to get out to people, because it just helps so much. It's lovely. It's great. It's awesome.
I was just thinking, sorry to cut you off, I was just thinking maybe as a promoter group we could sponsor some people, like say if we all put in 10 sachets in each, you know, we might have like 2 or 3 months supply for someone to jump on the product. And there'd obviously be a little bit of buy-in, you know, we'd have some sort of stipulations on what we'd need, you know, out of the deal as well. You know, not sort of pimping it out, but just, you know, sharing that story.
It's absolutely, because if you have somebody that is the trouble with most brain injured people is they don't look like they're damaged, and the benefits are internal. You know, like, and I've got a friend and I was on it for 10 days and he says, I didn't really see a lot of change in you. And it's like, well, you don't see what my head injury symptoms are anyway. So, you know, you need to be on it for longer for other people to see the benefits. I suppose I've explained that wrong. If you had somebody, like there's a chap in my group here that he got involved in it. He was in a truck accident. It was his 3rd truck accident, and he's pretty messed up. And he doesn't look injured, and he's lovely. But he knows a lot of people, and a lot of people know how damaged he is in comparison to what he was before. Now, I know that this product will help him, and he would be a great advocate for the product because people would see the changes in him. Mine was subtle, you know, like I can bluff my way out of any situation. A lot of people don't know that I have a brain injury because I'm really good at hiding it. But Jeff can't, you know, like He has to live it every day. But I do know the benefits I felt, the changes I felt, the benefits he will feel, people will see that change in him. So he'd be a good one. That would be awesome. That would be life altering for him.
Awesome. That's I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's what it's about too, is paying it forward a little bit as well. You know, like I'm all for helping people and
Yeah.
always have been. So yeah, I'm keen for that. Anyway, I'll definitely put something on it.
Yeah. Yo, Cherie, I've got some stock, so I've got some. If you just want to send me your address, I can send you some. Hand out. It's all good.
Oh, good man. Oh, awesome. Thanks, mate.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So yeah, just Facebook the group. Put your
Yeah, just put
address
it on
in
the
there.
Ketonation page, and we'll get some product out to you, Cherie.
Put my address on the Ketonation.
Yeah, just in the Ketonation promoters page. So we've got you've been added to the Ketonation promoter? Yeah, cool. So just in there, just
Okay, I'm not sure.
I'll put this post up. Maybe I'll put it up, and then you just send me your address, and then I'll put it up on your behalf.
Also,
Okay.
your page and your story, I'd love to share that to let
straight
everybody
up.
else know.
It's me.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, it's keto-nz life changing. I could type that in the
Oh yeah, just in
on the
chat.
groups thing.
Yep.
Yeah, in the chat. I'll just put my address in the chat and my Facebook name thingy.
Awesome. Thanks, Cherie.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks.
Yeah, no, hey, thanks, Bruce. That's awesome.
Hey, another thing that I was thinking about, lads, is and ladies, lads and ladies, got that in there just in time. Was just when you brought up the thing about branding, Cherie, I know I got given this over in Sydney from John, and I was thinking about getting some cards made up. Would anyone be keen on some business cards? Because I think along with that, I was going to get one of those banners, and if anyone wanted a banner, we could sort of look at doing a big group thing of some Prove It ones, some Prove It banners. Would anyone be interested?
Bro, do you have a hookup for those or what?
Yeah, I've got a mate that does some sign writing up in. He's the manager of the company up in Auckland.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Yeah,
cool.
In North Harbour, in North Shore. Yeah, but I'll give him a bell and get some prices and that. But I think we could get the business cards off. What's that place online called? They're pretty cheap. Yeah, there's one online.
Hey,
that's
bro,
pretty...
Pels, just on that banner, my neighbour's a sign writer, and I'm getting some done up for myself.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to share that with us?
Oh,
here, P. Social media hashtag guru and banner guy.
And just helping himself.
No, because I was going to do seminars at the local CrossFit gyms, so I was just going to use it for that. And if it went off, I was going to let you know then.
Cool.
So yeah, but yeah, I've already started doing that.
So have you got a graphic and that sorted for that?
I just took so the Keto Max brochure. I just took that, and then changed it up a little bit. Just added the features of what the product does down one side with my website, email, website down the bottom, and then just put Keto Max up the top. That's all I done really.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I can flick you through what he come up with, but yeah.
Cool. How much
I'll
is
show you
costing?
when it comes.
Yeah.
I
like a quite
100
generic one, eh? Just a one that's kind of plain, with sort of like Costo's and Steph's one. And
yeah, it is pretty plain. It's just got Keto OS, and then so similar to theirs, but just a real bright red and black.
Okay.
But I'll show you when I get it. But it's $140 for that banner.
Oh, that's all right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a breakdown one too, so it pops up and down wherever you want it.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right. Anything else, Tim? I think that might be us. We've been going for a little bit now, so we might just call it a day. And some good chat there. So thanks everyone for coming along. Might just take you all off mute, and then you can sort of say whatever you need to say. But
Yeah.
See you at McDonald's next week, man. See you at McDonald's next week.
Planning on coming to that?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, shot, bro. I've got a couple of potential promoters actually coming to meet up there as well. So they want to sit on it. So I think it might be a good place to have an organised hustle.
Bring your own lunch.
Yeah. Right, that's us. See you later.
Shot hip.
See you, brother.
Watch out for that Seki getting hackied.
So nice.